Alright, stream has begun. Welcome back to video editing. Believe it or not, yeah, I haven't made much progress. I did like I did a little bit of editing one of the days, and I was like, yeah, just do a little bit of progress, and then that was about all I did. I swear one of these days I'll actually start editing more consistently. We'll just see about that, though. Okay, so here's where I'm at currently. Before I start playing music, here's where I'm at. So I added this.
There it is. What attack canceled wall jumps let you do is gain height off the same wall you performed a wall jump from, which under normal circumstances isn't possible because when you perform a wall jump, the game places you in a temporary state where you cannot influence your character's movement.
Now,
that is...
okay. Now, if I'm being real, I don't like this edit. I want to change this.
This isn't possible.
I want to see.
When you
Okay, I think I want an earlier frame. We'll figure out how to like arrange that in a second. Yeah, we're actually getting pretty far into this Cherno playlist, or the jazz playlist.
which under normal circumstances isn't possible because when you perform a...
I think, okay. Remove the text, for one. I know that's what I want to do. And it's just like this the entire time.
Circumstances isn't possible because when you perform a wall jump, the...
Get rid of the zoom for now as well.
Circumstances isn't possible because when you perform a wall jump, the game places you in a temporary state where you cannot influence your character's movement.
Oh, so this is the beginning.
Circumstances isn't possible because when you perform a wall jump, the gameplay...
There's something wrong here. Because it's definitely going from one...
Possible because when you perform a wall jump, the game places you in... Possible because when you perform a wall jump, the...
I think I deleted some bit of footage, probably. Well, I do have a solution to this.
Same wall you performed a wall jump from, which under normal circumstances isn't possible.
I have a solution. It's scuffed, but delete all of this. Delete it all. Just get it out of my sight. Oh wait. Hold on, what if that was it actually? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is this the footage I was missing?
Normal circumstances isn't possible because when you perform a wall jump, the game places
No.
you in a temporary state where you
No, it's not.
your character's movement. That is, unless you perform an aerial immediately after.
Alright, delete it all. Except for the first clip. The first clip's fine. What the fuck is this? I was deleting some other shit as well that I might need later, but I didn't want here for now. For the time being, I don't want it here. Okay. We go to 2.2, we go to Slap City. And we pull up intro. Footage. Pull up wall jump 2. Yeah, I don't know why that was 5 years away, but that's okay. Get rid of the audio. Oh, I don't think this had any audio. Whatever, it's fine.
But they aren't necessarily required, so getting used to them would be a good idea. Speaking of getting used to attack-canceled wall jumps, I'd like to mention how you should realistically be doing these. If you're only familiar with wall jumping in Smash...
Okay, hold on. That was it. That was it. That was to earn.
I'd like to mention how you should realistically be doing these. If you're only familiar with wall jumping in Smash, you might try doing these by using the stick to wall jumps. I'd like to mention how you should realistically be doing them.
Yeah. So like that. Okay. So cut here. Yeah, just cut here and then cut here. I don't want attack canceled wall jumps. I want, for this section specifically, I want the falling wall jumps.
Jump from, which under normal circumstances isn't possible because when you perform a wall jump, the game places you in a temp.
Hold on.
Jump from, which under normal circumstances isn't possible because when you perform a wall jump, which under normal circumstances isn't possible because
I think I can just use that first wall jump, and it's fine. So if I do... Okay, let me think. So I think I want this to be cut. So I can have this go out for like an extra second or so. Like have it going for like, have it going for 5 seconds. And then have a not text. I need a zoom. Oh. Oh, I have the wrong frame. Oh. You know, I didn't think about that. I really didn't think about that one, huh? No, this should be the first one. Or like the okay. I need to cut here, not the frame before it. Now move that back. And then have this go on for like an extra 2 seconds. What do you mean? What do you mean? Or no, because this is right. Because that's a part of the new one. So going back would be the old one. I see what I'm doing wrong. Pretty sure this is one of the fighting game songs, right? Zoom. Oh no, right, but I do want it to go on until the end. I wanted to like really quickly ramp into it.
Because when you perform a wall jump, the game...
Delete that keyframe. So on this frame right here, place a keyframe and get it up to 200. Like that. Now let's see what that looks like.
Possible, because when you perform a wall jump... Possible, because when you perform a wall jump, the game places you in... possible because when you perform a wall...
Hold on.
Isn't possible because when you perform a wall jump, the game places you...
Okay. So now let's see how long this needs to be for.
Because when you perform a wall jump, the...
So I wanted to cut off at the... So let's try like 5 on the dot.
The game places...
502.
The game places you...
Or I guess, wait.
The game places you...
So do... like this.
Possible because when you perform a wall jump, the game places you in...
And then so now... Now we'd need the next frame.
Perform a wall jump, the game places you in a temporary state.
So now, okay, so now for this frame, we still need the zoom, right? I think, I think we just need this bit. So this should be cut off from this. And I might cut that off more, but... Because what I need is... Okay. We'll do the zoom. Can I add the zoom but just with the same coordinates? Like if I copy paste this zoom, will it have the same coordinates? Seems like it more or less. I'll probably need key points for this. Oh, also... sorry, it doesn't... No, because it's just linear. So this one would just be at 200%. So if I'm looking at this... Hold on, let's see.
Because when you perform a wall jump, the game places you in a temporary state.
Perfect. Alright, and I'll need to add keyframes to that later, but... For now... Alright, I guess, do I want to add keyframes now? I might need to. Wait a minute. You know, because this one's levels, yeah, this one's levels are correct. Yeah, it's all the old properties pulled up. What did I do? I think since... Because this is going to kind of be a frame-by-frame thing. So I might want to do it, like, almost every frame. Or just every frame. Why is it not moving along? No, it is. Da 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 da. Is it just creating a keyframe every time I do that? Let's look at it in full.
The game places you in a temporary state. The game places you in a temporary state where you... The game places you in a temporary state.
I think that's fine, yeah.
The game places you in a temp...
What the fuck? It's a song of vocals.
The game places you in a temporary...
Okay. So now we need... Okay. Okay, close this. I need to go to properties of the window I'm at specifically. Pull back up properties. So now I need speed. It should be like 1. That won't fuck with anything, will it?
The game places you in a temporary state where you cannot influence your character's movement. That is...
It will. Okay, so good to know. This did not help. Okay. For now, delete the keyframes. For now, we don't need them. I probably should have realized that was going to be an issue. That's okay. Also, we're going to need to speed this up. So, instead of... Hello, Crown. How you doing? Properties. Currently trying my best to slap the city. It's very hard. It's a very difficult city to slap. Oh, you found a Sunny Milk STG? Nice. What's it called? It's gotta be a Star Sapphire one. That's the case. We got Luna, we got Sunny. Some crazy Star and or Kaguya fan out there has gotta have made one. It's just called Fairy Fan Game. Okay. Is it like, is it normal or is it like hectic? Like, is it on the level of like Luna, or is it like more in, that's the English title on the title screen? Okay.
The game places you in a temporary state where you cannot influence your character's movement.
It's like Great Fairy Wars and it's pretty hard. Okay. Might check that out sometime then. Hold on. So let me see this. So
When you perform a wall jump, the game places you in a temporary state where you cannot influence your character's movement. That is, unless you perform an aerial immediately.
you can't actually beat it and it's only one difficulty. Like 1 CC or any CC? Like, how hard we talking here? There are no videos about the game. Really? Huh. Eight frames. Oh, the game doesn't have continues. Oh, it's just 1 CC or nothing.
The game places you in a temporary state where you cannot influence your character's movement.
Maybe 10 frames. 10 frames a second.
The game places you in a temporary state where you cannot influence your character's movement.
Okay, I think that's good, because that's what I'm looking for. I just want to show that it's like, can't move, can move.
The game places you in a temporary state where you cannot influence your character's movement. That is...
Wait, hold on.
The game places you in a temporary state where you cannot influence your character.
You know, I realize if there's no videos on YouTube about the game, if I were to play it and then upload the VOD, I could I could be the first. I could be Pog me.
There's movement.
The game is pretty disgusting hitboxes. Okay, I gotta see this game later. I'll probably play it at the end of the stream. Like, just do a run for fun. Same how I did with Luna game. I'd have to find... Do you have a link to it? I would want to download it.
That...
50 free, I think it was.
Movement.
Maybe 54. It's on the Grand Fan Games list. Hold on, let's see this. I've never heard of that. Grand Fan Games list. Touhou. And it's only a Google Drive download. The original page seems to have been lost. Largest... Wait. ShrineMaiden.org? Is this what I'm looking for? It's a Google Excel sheet. There we go. Thank you. Was not finding that. Okay. And then so now, if I just do... If I copy paste Fairy Fan Game, am I gonna find this in this list or no? Well, I've seen I've gotten my my answer. Do you remember what the game was called on the list? It's the 78th one? Okay, okay. Oh, no, it literally does say Fairy Fan Game. I just needed a space. Cool. The Google Drive mirror. Hopefully this doesn't crash my stream. We'll find out. I mean, it's only a 1-minute download. I don't think it's that bad. Can't be that bad, right? Alright. Yeah, we got about that long left before it's downloaded. So I'll just keep that on the download screen for a while. Back to editing. Back to the editing dungeon with me.
That is...
Yeah, I can cut that off there. Ah. Come on. Come on. You know you want to. You know... There we go. I'm very curious to see what that looks like later.
You perform a wall jump, the game places you in a temporary state where you cannot influence your character's movement. That is...
Okay. Now we do... Honestly, I don't even need to, like, use keyframes, I'm realizing. Like, they're not... Like, it's pretty centered on her regardless, so... I just make sure that I do... I just need to make sure that the text is correct. Which, honestly, it's not that many frames to adjust. So I can probably just adjust it by hand. Or how do I adjust it by hand, actually? We'll find out. I think it's... Can't move.
The game places you in a temporary state where you cannot influence your character's movement.
How did you discover this game, actually? I didn't even think about that. So on this frame... Hold on. Use researching how to unlock the secret achievement on Record of Ice Fairy War. Another fan game I do not know about. But that just brought up Fairy Fan Game. I can cut the text, meaning that I can move it. Move. Oh, wait, no, but... Wait. Because... So it's ba, and then it's cut. Move. Ba. Ba. Yeah, there we go. And that's... So then it's... Ba. Cut. Move. This probably would have been easier if I had just done the motion tracking thing, but whatever. Honestly, fuck it. Let's just do that. Okay. One of the descriptions I Google translated, and it said in a Sunny Milk STG I made before there was a spell with the same name. What? I searched in the Grand fan game list until I found Fairy fan game. The developer was the same. Wait, what? What spell card did that become? I guess probably whatever the Japanese title is. Because I mean, I'm pretty sure. I don't think I know of any. Wait, how the fuck would I do this? Video editing. Oh, wait. Set timeline color. Oh man, wait, how do I... And it's add object, right? Movement. Movement map. But I want this. I want a new one. No, but that is incorrect. That's not what I'm looking for. I can't get past the 5th spell in the stupid Sunny game. Alright, yeah, so it's that bad, huh? Can't wait to see it later. Don't use snake. I don't want it to be snake. I mean, can I just... No, How do I create a movement map again? Maybe tracking point? Was it this?
The game places you in.
Man, I don't remember this shit. Hold on. Hello, Nobeka. You know, that's a good suggestion. That's what I'll do when I play the game. I'll just simply be better, and I'll get all the way to the end. Obviously, yes. How object tracking? Place the cursor at the point in the... Hold on. No. Mute that. Okay, so we got the... I guess I can share this. It's fucking fun. So we got... Hold on. Oh. Oh, I just right-click on the footage and then say create movement map. Oh. Well, there we go. Oh, but I can't... Okay, okay. I'm trying to think if this would even help me. Oh, God. So I want it to be... Because I want it to follow, like, the top right of her. Also, focus it a little more. So, ship it? Or not play? How do I... Hold on. Oh, start analysis. So did that follow her? Ba 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 ba. And I realize I don't need the whole thing. I only need it up to here. That's fine. I'll apply for now. Okay. So I think that worked. It should have worked, I believe. So go to can't move, and then go to here, and then add object, movement map. We'll just... Okay, we'll figure out the specifics later, but...
The game places you in a temporary state where you cannot influence your character's movement. That is...
a little scuffed, but you know what? That'll work.
The game places you in a temporary state where you cannot influence your character's movement.
So where do I need to change this to can move?
The game places you in a temporary state where you cannot influence your character.
Yeah, I just need to look at frames. I think it's definitely on. Because it's... This is clearly not... How much does this jump me forward by? No, full second.
The game places you in a temporary state where you cannot influence your character's movement. That is... The game places you in a temporary state where you... You cannot influence your character's...
Yeah, see, it's around that frame, I think.
The game places you in a temporary state where you cannot influence your character's...
I think it's the frame before that. Because there, I'm definitely moving backwards. I think that's the first frame you can move. Maybe, no. I think this is the first frame you can move. I want to see. So if that's the case, can I... No, because it just moves it back to the start. This is wait. Wait, am I allowed to play this? Wait, this is just, oh, why can't I think of this? This is just Beat It. This is literally just Beat It. That's not Touhou. Hey, wait a minute. That's just, wait, where are we at? We're at 827. That's Beat It from Michael Jackson. Fucking Mermaid Jackson, really? This is Wakasagi, apparently. What? This is literally just... Okay, I hear it. Whatever. Beat the fish. Beat the fuck out of the fish. The fish will have no home. Okay. Well, I still do need to cut this. Because that's where this is ending. Redo that second one. Because I realized that that edits. Yeah. Or no. That should change... Change this, right? Yeah, perfect. Okay. Now add text again. Can. It's like, it's, if I get... But if I get banned in certain regions for this, I'll understand. You know, what was it? And I mean, this is pretty obvious, but the AMV that I made got banned in certain regions by YouTube because it's literally just it's just Vienna. Or the song I use is Vienna. Okay, let me add a movement map. So, see, because here's what we do. That's Snake. I picked the wrong one. Wall jump. We know this should work. If we take the later half of it. This is so stupid. I honestly love it. Honestly, this is so dumb. This is such a dumb mix, and I love it.
That
honestly, fuck it. We'll just forget the movement map. We'll just hand do it. Just do it by hand.
that is
Wait, what the fuck does this look like currently?
places you in a temporary state where you cannot influence your character's movement. That is
Yeah, because there's literally only one more movement before the end. Before this is over. And then the next movement is... So like this.
the game places you in a temporary state where you cannot influence your character's movement. That is, unless you
you know what I should do? You know what I should have done a long time ago? But it's fine, because I can do it now. We need to change the color. Change this to red. And then change this to green. So it's more apparent.
the game places you in a temporary state where you cannot influence your character's movement. That is...
Forgot about that. For some reason, that really pixelates the text, too. That's okay. That's okay.
the game places you in a temporary state where you cannot influence your character's movement. That is...
Or honestly, I could probably keep the text as white. I think red and then white.
The game places you in a temporary state where you cannot influence your character's movement. That is, unless you perform an aerial...
Okay. Oh my god, it's been 54 minutes. It's been an hour. But I did the I did what I wanted to do. I fixed this. Now look at this. Look at all this new footage I added.
What attack canceled wall jumps let you do is gain height off the same wall you performed a wall jump from, which under normal circumstances isn't possible because when you perform a wall jump, the game places you in a temporary state where you cannot influence your character's movement. That is, unless you perform...
Okay. A part of me wants to play Beat It, but I know the VOD would absolutely get copyright claimed. I was like, I might get a strike against my channel if I did that, so.
That is... That is...
555. 10.
Unless you perform an...
Honestly, I can just place the text here. It's chill. Ah! Nope. I cannot hit what I want to hit. Okay. Like this. And then text. Make it big. Okay, maybe a little smaller. Okay, pull up properties. 0, 0, free.
Movement. That is, unless you perform an...
Maybe I do want this inside here, actually.
That is...
Because what I could do, just to add a little more flair to it, I could do it like this. Hold on. Get rid of the is. Right. And then
That is... Is... Is...
is.
Is... Is...
Honestly, yeah, I think do it on that frame. Do it on this frame. This frame should work and be perfect.
That is, unless you perform...
See, I think something like that just gives it a little more.
Movement. That is, unless you perform...
And then so now... Okay. God. This is gonna be so fucked. Okay, because I gotta do the same trick again. Okay, I think the next one should be where I start doing attack. No. Gotta get up high. Okay. This has gotta be the one.
It's because if you use a button to wall jump, then all you have to do with the stick is hold into the wall.
Okay. This should be good. So let's just get that out of there for a moment.
Is, unless you perform an...
So I think cut out the beginning part. So cut that out. And then have this be here.
Unless you perform an aerial immediately...
Okay, hold on.
Unless you perform an aerial immediately...
So it's gonna be the same thing. I want to zoom. I probably want it to be not 200, like 175. Some shit.
Unless you perform an aerial immediately after performing said wall.
Alright. Now, pull up these properties. And have this be like 20 FPS.
Unless you perform an aerial immediately after performing said wall jump, in which case you are completely free to move your character back towards the wall to perform another wall jump.
So I think that's good. So what I need, and I'm not gonna have it follow it this time, or follow her this time. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna place it off to the side, and I'm gonna like just keep going back and forth between text saying active and inactive. Or no, just can't. Yeah, no, because it should be the same as what I did before. red. Make it one smaller. Then do 8. Perfect. So can't move.
Unless you perform an aerial immediately.
So I think on this frame, have can't move appear. And then so I think, yeah, it's this frame. So this should be, so cut this, and then this text is I don't need to change it that much. Can move, and then make it white. And then we keep going. Honestly, if I'm starting it from like wall jump, yeah, because I think starting it from the wall jump would be better. Control C, Control V. Hold on. But if we're starting it from there, though, then where's... Oh, wow. Huh. So I skipped the wall jump frames. So can't move goes all the way to here. And then can move, go all the way until the next wall jump, which isn't necessarily the same frame, because my timing is inconsistent with these things. And then Control C, Control V, and then, yeah, no, see, this frame, see, and I performed it early too, so the first frame is up air. So the first frame, I can move. Control C, Control V. That's actually pretty close. Now let's see what that looks like in full.
Unless you perform an aerial immediately after performing said wall jump. in which case you are completely free to move your character back towards the wall to perform another wall jump.
Okay, yeah, just keep rinse repeating then for a little bit. It's not gonna go the full length of the clip. Oh, perfect. So that was same frame. Nice. Good going, me. I actually buffered something. Perfect. Look at that. Same frame. Same frame. Same frame. Look at that. Look at my movement. My timing is immaculate. Oh my god, that's only half of it. That's only half the clip. To be fair, the whole clip isn't me wall jumping.
Unless you perform an aerial immediately after performing said wall jump, in which case you are completely free to move your character back towards the wall to perform another wall jump. Repeat the cycle a couple times to find that you've actually gained some pretty decent height. In most cases, anyway. Repeat the cycle a couple times to...
I think I can cut it off there, to be real.
Repeat the cycle.
Yeah, I think I can cut this off earlier than I think.
To perform another wall jump. Repeat the cycle a couple times to find that you've... Perform another wall jump. Another wall jump.
Ah, fuck, wait, where was I?
Another wall jump.
I'm gonna say 10, 16.
Repeat the cycle.
So, I'm thinking of, like... What the fuck do I want to cut it to afterwards?
Repeat the cycle a couple times towards the wall to perform another wall jump. Repeat the cycle.
I can probably cut out that pause. I don't think I need it.
Wall to perform another wall jump. Repeat the cycle a couple wall to perform another wall jump. Repeat the cycle a couple times to find that you've actually gained some pretty decent height.
What footage of wall jumps have I used so far? Okay, I think I can use, if this is the case, and I definitely don't have any other footage of attack canceled wall jumping. I think I can use the original footage that I got. I think we can finally go back to using attack cancel wall jumps 1 or whatever. I mainly just wanted it for this. So let's go and get wall jumps. Okay. Do this. And then cut to like, yeah, cut to like the ledge grab.
Character back towards the wall to perform another wall jump. Repeat the cycle a couple.
Forgot to. I may have forgotten to do this. Click, 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 click.
Character back towards the wall to perform another wall jump. Repeat the cycle a couple times to find that you've actually gained some pretty decent height. In most cases. Character back towards the wall to perform another wall jump. Repeat the cycle a couple times to find that you've actually gained some pretty decent height. In most cases.
Honestly, I think that cut's fine, so I can just, because wall jumps should be for, like, a bunch of characters, not just it'll do, right? Wait. No, Becca, are you okay? You're alright. That's fair. What fucking... Oh yeah, no, right. I was gonna say, what raccoon girl feet are even sniffing anyway? But then I realized that Jenny Fox is on screen. And I'm like, you know what? That would explain a lot, wouldn't it? Yeah, I want business casual, man, for the example. Because I'm going to use fish sponge and snare as an example. Nope. Oh, also. Do this shit again. Properties. Split it. Okay. So I think here to here. That should be what I'm looking for. Please show me what I'm looking for.
Actually gained some pretty decent height. In most cases, anyway. You see, how... Actually gained some pretty decent height. In most cases.
Think probably do a zoom here. Zoom's probably what I want. Bro, it's so much easier to edit shit once you actually have all the footage you need. It's just crazy. Can you believe, like, having the necessary footage to edit something would make something easier? Or go by a little faster? What's that? Not 275.
Most cases, anyway. You see...
Honestly, maybe I don't need the zoom.
Most cases, anyway. You see... gain is completely dependent from...
Honestly, would it have been better if I just... God... It's too hot. Listen, if it were me, and I'm not the one to ask about advice of cats, because if it were me, I would just kick the cat out of my room. That's what I'd do. I'm realizing using this stage as a wall jump example kind of fucking sucks. I think using, like... Yeah, no, honest to God, the wall for... Well, yeah, but you just ignore that. Yeah, honestly, I think I need to delete wall jumps. Well, yeah, I recorded the wrong footage, to be real. Remember when I talked about having good footage? Yeah, sucks to suck, I guess. I should have recorded footage of wall jumping at the beginning of the stage. No, they do sound sad. The thing is, like, again, I've learned how to tone it out for the most part. Like, again, and again, I'm not a fucking cat owner, all right? Like, it is my mother's cat, but it's like Fred will want to get into my room, and he will start meowing at my door constantly, but I'm doing something that I know, like, I know if I'm at my computer or some shit, and I let him into my room, he's just gonna try to get all up in my wires, and I don't want him messing with those. So the solution is just, I just don't. Just don't let him in. Okay, hold on. Yeah. We need to record. The solution for me was teaching them to leave the wires alone. I just don't want to go through that process. Like, sometimes if I'm on the computer, I can let Fred up onto the bed and he's fine, right? Like, sometimes. Not all the time. I let him up onto my bed, and I'm like, if you leave this, like, I'm kicking you out of the room. Or no, wait, I know what fucking series of inputs I want. Or wait. Fucking 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Yeah, that's absolutely the footage I want for. That's absolutely the footage I want. Fish Bjorngen. Like, yeah, again, neutral air is just really awkward. Theoretically, you can neutral air. And, like, I'm gaining a bit of height. It still fucking sucks. Neutral air is just not a great solution for this. Also, Remedy's level kind of sucks for showing off how good canceled wall jumps are. Honestly, for Remedy, it might just be worth for me to just... No, I did it too early. Now. Yeah, there we go. Fucking... Yeah, because her walls are pretty short into her... The walls are pretty short into her level, so it shouldn't take me that long to get to them. And by that, I mean, hey, look, I'm already here. Okay, quit. Who else do I got? Yeah, Goddess, and then Asha. Yeah, Asha... Right, no, Asha's is, Asha's is up air. Honestly, Asha would probably... I don't know, I want to use business casual mans. But if I'm showing... If I'm showing bad attack canceled wall jumps, it has to be Fishes or it has to be Asha. It has to be one of the two. Like, theirs are so bad compared to the rest of the cast. Like, it's gotta be one or the other. True wall jumps. And then I'll just delete the other wall jump at some point. Not A. No, intro. Then put it in footage. Yeah. Yeah, no, I am realizing that, like, it really does just need to be, it needs to be Asha. I've already shown Asha's attack canceled wall jumps is the thing. So I think showing Fishes would be better. Where does Fish start? Fish starts here. Go. Yeah, no. Something I've definitely realized throughout my time is that I am not an animal person. If I ever get a house on my own, I am not getting an animal because I would be the worst individual to take care of one. I am way too lazy to do that. You've actually gained some pretty decent height. In most cases, anyway. You see, I forgot. I forgot. Get rid of the audio. Get rid of it. Get out of here. Split audio and video. Done.
You've actually gained some pretty decent height. In most cases, anyway. You see...
I can probably put like a zoom here. Zoom. Start at 100. And have it go up to like 400.
Most cases, anyway. You see...
I wish the... I think it's because I'm doing it wrong, probably. Yeah, because it's not pinned. Now it's pinned.
Most cases, anyway. You see how much height...
Right, but it's not... Wait, I realized that, yeah, I need to decide how long this is going to go on for.
Most cases, anyway.
I've been living with animals for like half my life. The thing is, same. I just never really got good at taking care of them. Like, I'm not an animal person, despite how long I've had to live around them. And it's not like I hate animals. I'm just not good at taking care of them. Like, it's just a thing about me.
Most cases, anyway. You see... You see...
Now you know why there's no fairy fan. Oh, are they like... Do they not go by the title of Fairy Fan Game? Do they go by other titles? Dodging is just not an option. Are you doing runs right now?
In most cases, anyway. You... Most cases, anyway. You see how...
Do 300 and make it a little lower.
Most cases, anyway. You see how much height...
Oh. Wait, was I even... No, I was. There we go, I finished it. We finished the playlist. We did it. Now I don't know what to do with my life, to be real. I don't know what to do anymore. I'll probably end up coming back to it at some point. I honestly loved... I loved that playlist so much. I don't know what to listen to. I don't know. Honestly, run it back. It's a 9-hour playlist. I'm sure I won't remember all of these. I'll find something different next time. Actually, wait. Mario Kart? Wait. No, but will I get claimed for playing Nintendo music? Fuck, probably. Wait, fuck. You promise it's not Limbus? Okay, I'll believe you. You lied to me. Or is it? No, this is the Library of Larunia. Okay, this is... Okay, wait, hold on. It's kind of a bop.
Most cases, anyway. You see how... most cases, anyway. You see... You see how much height you... You see how much height...
Do text. And then... Zero, zero. Look at that. I had it almost perfect.
Anyway, you see how much height you...
Oh, I needed it to go on for less time, actually.
Anyway, you see how much... How much height... How much height...
Damn. I mean, I guess it is just 2 words now that I think about it.
Way. You see how much height you... Way. You see how much height...
God, that's a pretty good snap, actually. I don't even know if that was audible on the thing. What did I just do? Okay. What am I doing?
How much height you can gain is completely dependent from character to character. Typically, the characters that have...
So I think probably just showing 2 different wall jumps would be a good example. Where it's like show somebody like... Yeah, show somebody like Business Casual Man as compared to somebody like Goddess. Let's take that sweet, fucking Business Casual Man footage that we got.
You see how much height you can gain.
That was really good timing.
You see how much height you can gain is...
Oh my god, it's speeding up. It's speeding up.
You see how much height you can gain is completely dependent from...
It's like that little bit.
You see how much height you can gain is completely dependent from character. You see how much height you can gain is completely dependent from character to character.
I think I do want to use 2 clips. And then now get Goddess. Oh wow, that was right. 5 minutes. Very good though. Very good song. $10 hours. Actually, I kind of like piano. Hold on. What is it? However, the binaural frequencies only take effect if both ears listen to the frequencies independently, so you should wear headphones while listening to this. It sounds like some fucking... It sounds like some human spirit agency shit. That's so cool. It's used for turn changes. I was typing basically a tutorial on how DOJ works, so it took me a while to say that. And how DOJ... What the fuck is DOJ again? Why can't I think of this? Sato the Small. Diojo. Well, you don't trust 10 hours of Touhou Piano? Listen, I'll be fine. It's really quiet, actually. Listen, fucking... Yeah, Diojo was a shmup, right? That's what I was trying to remember. Also, you don't trust Sato the Small? They're so small. How could they ever betray us? Okay, it is a shmup. Again, I do really need to play more shmups at some point.
Completely dependent from character to character. Typically, the is completely dependent from character to character.
Let's see this. Do I want to cut down that pause more?
Gain is completely dependent from character to character. Typically, the
You can hear the inhale.
Character to character. Typically,
And that's a bot. Kill the bot. Kind of does sound... Yeah, it does sound a little weird, doesn't it? Maybe it gets better. We'll see. We shall see. I should probably play STG because they are good and not because there are Touhou fairies in it. Wait, which STG? Just all of them?
gain is completely dependent from character to character. Typically, the
yeah, just run text. Nah, yeah, this is big enough to where I need. But I should go wide. Typical. Alright. Where the hell did this text go? 0, 0, 2.
typically the characters 1. Typically the character Typically the character the
It's like 18, 16 or some shit.
the characters that have good attack the characters that have good
See this?
typically the character typically the characters that have
Okay. Oh my god. Piano's fucking going for it on this one. Holy shit. This one's good. It's also way louder, but I don't think it's too loud to really interrupt. Princess Remedy is definitely the character I want to be showing here. Princess Remedy are like fucking... Princess Remedy or Masked Ruby? Honestly, nah, I kind of want Masked Rubies just to show, like, how much the difference can be in attack-canceled wall jumps. Masked Ruby is, like, the perfect example of, like, holy shit, his is good.
Typically, the characters that have good attack cancel wall jumps are on the floatier side with an aerial that has very low end lag, unless the aerial is neutral. unless an aerial is neutral air. Unless an aerial is...
Very good. I loved that one.
Unless an aerial is neutral.
Okay. Get rid of that, and then go back to fish. We need to bully fish more, because fish does not have good attack canceled wall jumps. Where's fish? Where's fish at? Oh no, well this is the start, so. Here's fish.
Has a very low end lag, unless an aerial is neutral air anyway. The combination...
Seriously. Yeah, make this smaller and just do, Hold on, do this. Oh my god. I think, hold on, for that aerial rounded.
Unless an aerial is neutral air anyway.
Yeah, make it a bit smaller.
Unless an aerial is neutral air anyway. Unless an aerial is neutral air anyway.
27.
The combination of which... The combination... Aerial that has very low end lag, unless an aerial is neutral anyway. The combination of which gives them not only more height on their wall jumps, but also allows them to jump sooner once they get back to the wall.
Honestly, no, I think this, and then, so get Remedy for the first clip, and then get Ruby for the second clip. Unless, like, the timing on that doesn't work out, in which case, whatever. But I want to see if this can work. Oh, if that's where it is, then that should absolutely work. Hold on. think that's what I want to do.
Typically, the characters that have good attack-canceled wall jumps are on the floatier side with an aerial that has very low end lag, unless that aerial is neutral air anyway. The combination of which gives them not only more height on their wall jumps, but also allows them to jump sooner once they get back to the wall. I've made a little tier...
Hold on. Because I don't think... I think I messed up. Because I deleted... Yeah. I deleted the rest of the clip. Delete, okay, it's fine. Delete everything again. I just don't want the timeline to become super messy. Well, messier than it already is. So, we're just gonna do this, and we'll just start pulling footage from this. Yeah, there we go. I think that should be, no, it's not. It's not it. That's not even it, bro. It's almost 2 hours. Goddamn. Well, I guess I'll do this edit, and then I want to play the Sunny game. That's what we'll do. Okay. Do this. Now grab this.
More height on their...
And I messed up. I forgot. I always forget. Split it. Split. Delete. Okay.
Them not only more height... neutral air anyway. The combination of which gives them not only more height on their wall jumps, but also allows them to jump sooner once they get back to the wall. I've made a little tier list. Them to jump sooner once they get back to the wall.
$634.19.
I've made a little tier.
I could probably delay by a few more frames.
I've made a little tier.
Alright. Good shit. We've made some more progress. We're at 6 minutes now. It's not the worst. Next time I'll need to make... I haven't made the graph for the tier list. I just wanted to throw it in there because I just wanted to give a general idea of where everyone's wall jumps stand. So yeah, I'll do that next time. Hello, Zerlson. Pokemon X has weird level scaling? What, like EXP-wise or like actual stat-wise? Oh, I forgot I still had the game open. Alright. We're gonna do real quick. We're gonna fucking turn off display capture for a second, and I am going... I can pause the music. Downloads. Kuso... Kauno... Oh, wait, no. Touhou. Probably butchered that, whatever. It's fine, it's fine. Well, I haven't made one yet. I'm gonna make one. It's gonna happen, definitely. Just gotta wait and see. Unicode.exe, full screen. Thank God, this is a good video game. It knows what I want. This reminds me of Schmoart. Let me turn down the game. Oh, yeah, wait, there should just be a setting for that, right? Listen, I'll share the game in a second once I can... Yeah, there we go. Turn that shit down. Perfect. Vibration? Wait, maybe turn it down a little more. Okay. Alright, let me actually add the source for it now. Went from a level 18 to a level 23. 1 and 2 of my... Oh, wait. 1 and 2 of my mons died. Wait, what does that mean? Sunny's pretty great. All the fairies are great. Okay. You skipped the word fight. Went from a level 18 fight to a level 23 one. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying now. Yeah, because in my head, I was like... I was so sure that it was, in my head, I was so sure that the, like, next word... I thought what you were saying is that it went from... Your Pokemon went from level 18 to level 20. Or to level 23 in one fight. But then I was like, wait, no, that's not how he's saying that. It's on 80. Perfect. Yeah, it does just say fairy game, or fairy fan game up there. What? Original. I can't play the original. I'm not a real one. Alright, alright. So apparently this game is impossible and can never be beaten. So I'm very curious to see what this looks like. So what are my buttons? I have a meter. Does this give me iframes, or is this just like a hyper mode? Like it... Ah! Okay, no, so I am invincible. What? Fuck. Yeah, well, I just made it to fit the screen. Yeah, I don't know what hit me there. Normally me, like, doing that box size works for Touhou. And Touhou is, like, the primary thing I was playing for a long time. So just kind of... Okay, we're just going to reset that. I don't need to read to know where the fucking... I don't need to read to know where the reset key is. So do I gain anything for like, eating bullets? Like, if I'm just like, num num num. I'm gaining something. I don't know if that helps me necessarily. Oh yeah, no. That's how I gain. Okay, that's how I gain extra lives. Cool. Level 2. Okay. Okay, I'm getting this. Oh shit. Meter, come back. No. Wow, you really don't gain lives fast in this game, do you? Ah! How do I do that? Okay, I think I see the problem that you were having. What the fuck? Ah! Fucking hitboxes! Oh yeah, I need to switch this to Touhou. I forgot to switch the category. We got hitboxes. He-boxes? Yeah. You know what? Yeah. We commit. This is the easy part of the game. I can imagine. Oh, and it crashed. Wait, actually, no. Hold on. I'm not. Wait. I'm not skipping that. Hold on. What is HD mode recommended? Full of resolution fixation. It whenever it starts. The other game made by them is shitty hitboxes. I mean, that makes sense. Oh, ask whenever it's... Oh, okay. Yeah, so, what's the farthest you've gotten to, Crown? You got to, like, stage 2 or some shit? I assume it's only 3 stages. It's just these stages are going to be impossible. Give me points. It's... Goddamn, where did the game go? Why is it not here? Game? Why is my pause menu not working? What? Okay, whatever. Just do display capture. Here's the game. I'm in the pause menu, by the way. I'm in the... What did I... Fuck. It's fine. So this entire game is only one stage. I see. So that's why it's also impossible. The impossibilities are endless. Ah! Reset. We can run it back. We can run it back. We can do it again. Nothing will get in our way. Fucking... You know what? I don't know why I'm shooting. This is what I should be doing. I only gained like 2 meter for that. Oh. I guess it's not that good. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yay. Ah. Give me that. God, you really just don't gain meter. Yeah, or like you don't gain lives in this game. Eh. Okay. Okay, I'm figuring it out though. I'm figuring it out slightly. Yeah. Okay. What the fuck? Mion? Thank God this is only the easy part of the game. Could you imagine if the game got rougher from here? I don't want to dodge that. I might have to, though. What? Hitboxes, bro. Fucking hitboxes. Oh no. I got an extend. Hooray. What? What hit me? Can I not? I can't evaporate red. Oh no. Oh no, I can't evaporate red. Oh. Oh no, man. No. No. The not glowing bullets can't be canceled. I see. It's almost impossible to tell the difference. Yeah, no kidding. Jesus. Okay, so you got to the boss though then. That's where you got. Jesus Christ, that's ridiculous. You got through half of the boss fight. I'll see if I can at least make it to the boss. I'm not beating it, but I'll try getting there. I'm gonna assume I wasn't even remotely close to the boss. But if I were to hazard a guess... It's got a timeout in the middle of the fight. Well, that sounds lovely. Give me my meter back. Yeah. Give me. Yeah, I assume they just expect you to know that you... Oh! No! Okay, no, I see. It really isn't just... Oh. Oh, that's fucked. Oh. Ah! Yeah, I see though. It really isn't just like only the red bullets you can't cancel. It is just non-glowing. So far it's only been spheres. No, but the red ones do. No, but those red ones were glowing. I forgot. Oh, fuck. Patterns aren't even that bad design, it's just the hitboxes ruin it. Okay. Well, that's interesting at the very least. No, but if I don't shoot, because I don't gain a lot of, like, courage from it. But I gain level earlier. Yeah, see, I'm already at level 2. What do you mean it's a black screen? It's there on the capture. It's showing up in the capture. Crown, can you see it? Yeah, it's stretched. Again, with the way the resolution the game's in, I don't know how to make it not stretched. So, yeah. You might need to try rebooting the stream, though. Because, yeah, it's definitely there. It should at least be there. It should be stretched, but it should be there. Yeah, I don't know. You can't hear the audio either? Yeah, something's going wrong with Twitch on your end. Twitch is just going through its, like, rebellious phase right now where it just doesn't want to work. It's a classic Twitch thing. The very least we can farm. Ooh, that's bad. Ah. Okay. Got through it at least. Shit. Ha. Ha. No, right. So, yeah, so these orbs. These orbs I can't reflect. Nice. Alright. Watch out for these ones. Oh, no, so it's the blue that I... Ah. That's impossible to read, dude. I can't. I have a bomb. I don't know why I never tried pressing C. I have bombs that I could have been using this entire time. It's Great Farrier Wars. Of course bomb was tied to C. I'm going to assume I can't reflect those green ones. I don't... No, no. Okay. One more attempt. I'll try one more time. Now that I know I got bombs, I will try one more time to get to the boss. And if I can't do it, then so be it. That was the wrong button. One more time. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, there we go. It's so stressful. It all just feels so stressful, dude. Come on. I'm not bothering. I'm not bothering. I'm not bothering. I didn't have... Okay. Haven't died yet. No! Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Not dealing with that. Not dealing. No bombs. Shit. Still no bombs. come on. No! No! You're like a normal player in this game, not even wanting to be near the bullets. It's so scary when you just don't know how big the hitboxes are. Oh, fuck. Okay. Well, I tried my best. This game was too much. Too much for me. Off into the fan game folder it goes. Look at how fucking I mean, it's probably not as big as other people's probably, but like I got a decent amount of games in here now. Probably, yeah. If you recorded it, you'd definitely be first recorded clear. But I got first upload. Wee hee hee. Unless you decide to upload literally right now. In any case, yeah, that's gonna do it for this stream. Yeah, not bad progression. I got to play another fairy game, so that was fun. Here, I'll see if anyone's streaming real quick. If anyone I'd want to raid is streaming real quick. If so, I will. If not, then whatevs. Oh yeah, right, the Yomu emote. That's here now. Yeah, and I can see it. I can see it work. Oh, it's so cute. I love it. Okay, yeah. I'm just gonna head out for now. Alright, thank you so much to whoever watched the stream. I hope you have a good rest of your time. Goodbye.